entrepreneurial context that who promotes the virtues and the right behaviors that are good for the society. So here also we need to, when you talk about new products and services today, we need to really take them at that level, that this is what it will really do for you and for the society at large. You need to have the persuasion elements, and finally, how can you take this entire your own idea or idea given to you from concept to marketplace or commercialization. The last thing is that no matter what job you are going, one thing they will ask you will be, what's your way of doing things? Are you really able to take this as your own personal challenge? Are you going to contribute to it? Are you going to do it as if it is your own job? So the entrepreneurial mindset has become now very important criteria for any corporate selection or job that you are going to have. Finally, we will have a lot of reading material for you, a lot of books and all. There is enormous literature going in the entrepreneurship area for the last 10 years. You get huge amount of books and stories and autobiographies by these big players. We are given this only by indication. Our idea will be, two of us will cover the entire material and will give you those inputs. But you can always dip into this type of books which will be useful for us. More important is the last point, the readings. We would like you to read certain things which you will read, but we will also like you to be ready to read on your own. That is the current business happenings, journals and magazines that you should read for yourself. Finally, the question that is most important in your minds, how would you do the assessment and grading? There will be very little of the regular exam type of it. It will be more on the actual activities that you will be carrying on in terms of assignments, in terms of projects, in terms of even at later stage developing concrete, and that is what will be. It will also interestingly whatever. Any questions? We will also have an interactive element of following an entrepreneur. We will assign some entrepreneurs to you and you need to come up with your own learning about that. So this is what we are going to work on. So I think I covered the basic sessions I want to take. It is at 6 o'clock, so I have done that. I will now request Raj to take it up and give his plans for the entire semester. Thank you.
good entrepreneur, right? So my expectations for IIT Bombay class are very high. Okay? Remember, you guys kind of represent the future of entrepreneurship in the world, in my opinion. The reason is that IITians are among the top 10 universities in America for entrepreneurs that get funded every year. In the top 10. And IIT Bombay clearly generates a lot of those entrepreneurship companies. Right? So I absolutely expect we are going to get a lot of successful entrepreneurs from this very class. So I don't know who of you are going to be the great entrepreneurs that we're going to see, but I know we're going to see a lot of them. I would say that my analysis from my batch, 1975 batch. 75 batches except. No. We are not an except. This is going to be the exceptional batch, 2014. So my batch, out of the 300 students that were in my batch here from IIT Bombay, at least about 80 to 100 new companies were started, and many of them become serial entrepreneurs, starting multiple companies in their life. A lot of them took their companies public in the US, India, and obviously the Center of Entrepreneurship is Bharat Desai from my class, who was not a very bright student, but average student. Now he's become very bright. And actually you will see that because we all contacted him, Anand and myself, and we called him up about a month ago and invited him to come to this class. So the first or second week of August, he's going to come to this class, and we're all going to hear his entrepreneurial journey, what he did. But there'll be lots of other entrepreneurs also who are going to come and tell their story. Because, but I think the big difference between you listening to an entrepreneur story and somebody else who has not taken the course, who listens to the entrepreneur story, is going to be that you will understand what was really happening that resulted in their success, ultimate success. You will understand, how did the person make his decisions? How did he grow from his failures? How did he take advantage of opportunities that come up? I tell everybody that every IITian or every person in their whole life or career of 40, 45 years will definitely get 3 to 5 ideas that, has the potential of becoming a very good company. Everybody gets it, okay? Everybody will get 3 to 5 ideas. The problem is that 95% will not do anything about it. And the remaining 4.95% will not know how to do something about it, even if they wanted to. And only a very small, 0.001% will actually go about, make the jump, go about it systematically, and then do the successful. I think we should all be very happy that IIT Bombay is now offering this entrepreneurship minor and entrepreneurship course, so that not only you'll get the idea, I'm sure you will, but you'll also be able to do something about it the right way, and the percentage of successes that we get in terms of success in entrepreneurial companies is going to be I think this opportunity that all of you have to get this entrepreneurship education is priceless, and we really want you to take full advantage of this particular course, because this course, in my opinion, is going to teach you things that you really cannot get anywhere else. You know, even if you do an MBA program, it's not going to teach you the things that this entrepreneur does. Because this one is going to teach you how to become smart when you see business opportunity. When you see an opportunity to make things happen that will, change the world, which can go ahead and result in jobs for, wherever you set up your company or create big business. And, I think we're all very fortunate that, the Indian government right now, under Narendra Modi, is really focused on entrepreneurship and focused on figuring out ways to get this country moving. And one of the things that he knows he better get going is entrepreneurship. In fact, Indians are very creative at starting new things, but there's still something missing because we're not very successful at creating big businesses that change on a global basis. So what I tell everybody is that Indians are very good at creating a dando. And Panwala creates a shop, Banyawala creates another thing, or does a service. But they are not able to convert that self-employment, which is what a dando is, into an entrepreneurship, which is what a company or business is. So a lot of what you're going to learn here, I know that all of you have see dandos everywhere. Right? You see businesses, small self-employment businesses everywhere. And what I hope to teach and what we hope to teach in this course is how to take that dando and make it into an entrepreneurial success. How does a panwala, he does everything involved with creating, running a business. Right? He buys goods, prepares a value-added service of making a pan, finds customers, he creates repeat customers, gets them addicted to the pan, he does all that stuff. He does everything that a small business would. But there is some reason why he's restricted to this little 2 foot by 2 foot shop. And he sits there for 35 years. Why? Why? What does he have to change in his thinking? And I don't think there's that much more change in thinking necessary to go from a panwala who's going to sit in a 2 by 2 to somebody who becomes, a global business. Taking some of the value add that is gone. So, a lot of the skills that you're going to learn in this entrepreneurship course is how to take ideas that you're going to get. And I'm sure all of you are going to get. A lot of you all will get the idea in this 4 years or 5 years that you're at IIT. You will get your ideas right here, and there'll be opportunities and support ecosystem to help you take those ideas and start building your company here. You've got sign going and a lot of other things that are happening. None of this thing was there when I was graduating in 1975. Even to get somebody from industry, I don't think more than one person from outside IIT came to teach us. So we had no exposure and no understanding of, what corporate life is, what working in industry is. Now you're getting entrepreneurs coming here, and we have an entrepreneurship center that can actually teach you how to trade program. And that requires lots more smarts, lots more skill, lots more personal abilities than just working in a company. Because you're going to create a company. So let me let me tell you a little bit of how we're going to do this course. We're going to do this course through these lectures. It will be twice a week, hour and a half, and a lot of it will be case study driven. But there will be an online portal for this course, and probably by tomorrow or day after tomorrow, you'll all get an email invite to the online portal. There'll be a wiki. Everybody knows what a wiki is? Yeah? Wiki. So there'll be a wiki because all of you will be doing lots of projects, team projects, etc. And it'll be opportunity for you to put in your project information so that your teams can see it and you can start creating teams, etc. Your project homework you submit through the portal, and then you get grading and everything. And so everything is going to be an online portal, and so it'll be really important that all of you wait to see this email and to sign up with this portal. Okay, so that